Tony, a new day, a new dawn, a new title sponsor for the Sheffield Steelers in Trigger Hub. A big day for the Steelers and for the Steel Dogs.
That's right, huge, David. We've got a new headline sponsor, which is first in 14 years. So change is about, and I hope that this brings on a better performance, a better team, a better product on the ice going forward.
How important is it to have a title sponsor that's going to be proactive with us as well?
Well, Trigger Hub are locked in now for 3 years, so for me that's another part of the planning process. And as we start to move forward, the money will be shown in different areas. It will benefit the club, and it's so important to have stability in this club. That's the main thing.
Tell me as well, it's the first time that the Steelers and the Steel Dogs have had the same title sponsor, that uniformed approach across the board, and I know that's something that's important as well.
Yeah, when we took on the Steel Dogs, we knew it was going to be a big task, a challenge. We're building from the ground up, and you have to remember, Steelers 14 years ago, 1,800 people, no suites, no season tickets. It was a difficult task. It took us 5-6 years to get through that, and it's in the right position now. We'll do the same with Steel Dogs. We're in year 3 this year coming, and year 3 is a big year for us. We need to see bums on seats across the road, and as always, from day one, we did say Steel Dogs would support the Steelers, and that's part of the plan.
When you introduce a new sponsor into the club, it's right that we remember the sponsors that have gone before, and Bradfield Brewery with the Steel Dogs and Sheffield Window Centre with the Steelers have been tremendously loyal sponsors. And you mentioned there with Trigger Hub a 3-year plan. It seems that the Steelers retain sponsorship and retain their commercial partners very well.
Why wouldn't you? This club is special. It's amazing. I was talking to Adam earlier, and he mentioned the fans, the loyalty, the way we treat the fans, the players. It's an important part of this club's culture. When I first made the call to Ian Hunter at Sheffield Window Centre 14 years ago, and he said yes, I had no idea that it would be a long-term commitment from both parties, and it's worked very well for us. And I'm so grateful to Ian and all the Hunter family for what they've done for us.
And Adam and his crew have been around the Steelers this past year. They've learnt a little bit what we're about, which is what's perhaps encouraged them to join us in a bigger way this year.
Yeah, I think without a doubt. I mean, Steelers, as you know, it's addictive. You come to one game, you bring the kids, of course, if you can, and we know we've got you hooked for life. It's just such a fantastic night out. Great organisation, great arena, the biggest, the best arena in the country. We mustn't forget that, and lots of stuff happening down here over the coming couple of 3 years. So again, this arena, 33 years I think now, something like that. And I think in the next 3 years we'll see huge changes. But for me, yeah, it's the right place to be at the right time.
Adam, welcome to the Sheffield Steelers. On behalf of everybody at the club, welcome to you and welcome to Trigger Hub. Why us? Why now?
Well, the Sheffield Steelers, for me, I'm a Sheffield boy. Although I don't reside in Sheffield, I live in the US. I'm a big fan of hockey. My kids play hockey. But coming to this club, coming to this stadium, and even when I bring guests for the first time, I've never known one person go away and say that was not an amazing experience. And the other thing, which is so much more important to me than anything else, really, when it comes to Steelers, is the fan engagement, how they look after the players, how you can see how passionate the fans are. Who wouldn't want to be part of that? I feel so privileged that, we've been fortunate to be chosen to be that sponsor. As Trigger Hub, we're very passionate about mental health. It's important for athletes. It's important for the next generation. And we think sport, hockey, is a great platform. Everybody's tuned on the same team. It doesn't matter what religion you are, what sexuality you are, whatever. Everybody's tuned on the same team. It's a great place to talk about mental health. And who wouldn't want to be part of one of the best organisations and the best hockey team in England and the best supported hockey team in England? I feel very privileged.
Well, we feel privileged to have you, but
That's very kind of you.
But what can we do for you then? What are you going to be looking for from the Steelers in the next 3 years? Because that's some commitment to make.
I want them to go win Europe. Go to Europe, do the thing in Europe, win the title, and just do what they do. And carry on being the best team in England. And, you know, it's just a privilege to be born in Sheffield and to have the best hockey team here.
Is it like a local guy coming back to try and do a bit of good in his local area? And
No.
is there a little bit of that as well?
You know what? You could say like that, but I just think it's such a good organization. We just want to be part of something like this. We want to be associated. It's a great brand, how you treat the fans, how the kids, the next generation. We love the fact the Steel Dogs, how you develop in an academy. I think over the last few years, I think in the city of Sheffield, we've seen in different areas of sport, not necessarily hockey, where generations have been left behind because of poor academies and things like that. And what I really like about the Steelers and what they're doing here, they're trying to develop that talent. They're giving kids opportunities. And that's the most important thing. Aspiration, opportunities, dreams. And if we can do that, that can make us a great city. And I'm just so proud.
We're going to have a great 3 years, Adam.
We are. And I'm so proud to be part of it.
Jess, we've spoken to Tony from the Steelers. We've spoken to Adam from Trigger Hub. Put some meat on the bones, if you wouldn't mind, and tell us a little bit about who Trigger Hub are and why being involved with the Steelers is so important.
Of course. I mean, for so many years, mental health has been hidden behind this facade, especially within the changing rooms and everyday life. Mental health is something that we usually cover up, where this is a big full circle moment for Trigger Hub, as Adam's already said. It's a big moment for us as an organisation, but also for future generations to change the narrative around how mental health is supported, how it's understood, and how it's spoken about for years and years to come. This is, it's incredible for us. And you know, it's actually super honourable to be here and, of course, to represent Trigger Hub here at the Sheffield Steelers.
Is it a way of getting people to open up and then you providing them with a pathway of where to go if they feel they have problems?
Absolutely, but we're redefining how mental health support is provided. So we're a proactive platform and it's human-led. So if you are navigating your mental health journey and you feel disconnected, you're crying for help in the sense of you're looking for somebody else that can connect with you and can understand and show you the way. That's what Trigger Hub does. We pair you with a community that understands, that can show you that path forward.
When we spoke earlier in reception, we talked about years ago people didn't want to open up and that you didn't want mental health to become a separate conversation. You just wanted it to become a part of an everyday conversation. Explain more on that.
Of course, I mean, one day, hopefully, we won't call it courageous and brave to share mental health and our own journeys. I mean, one of us has mental health, right? We all go through it every single day. We have our ups and downs, but what we can't forget is that we're actually never alone. So we might see athletes, whether professional or amateur, but they're humans as well. They navigate their own challenges, their own ups and downs every single day. But sometimes it's hidden behind high performance. They're expected to be unbreakable. People look up to them. You know, people actually see them in stardom. They look up to them as future generations. But what we have to understand, like I said, is that they're humans at the end of the day, and we're all in this together, like Adam said. We're all in this together.
Behind you, fabulous looking shirts with the Trigger Hub logo on, but I'm sure you're getting involved with us for a little bit more than just a name on a shirt. What is it you're looking for from the Steelers, from the organisation, the players, and the spectators?
Of course. So we're looking for a lot more than, of course, just our logo on a T-shirt. We're here to absolutely change the mental health space so that we can feel more comfortable reaching out for help and really understanding that none of us are alone, so that we can take that next step in our journey of mental health and proactively look after ourselves, whether it is using our app that we have at Trigger Hub to connect with somebody on there and engage with our music and our content, or whether it is actually to just be able to go for that next job promotion, send that text, reach out for help, pick up that phone. That's what we're here to do, is support people no matter where they are in their journey, through every moment, milestone and mood. We're here for them.
Adam's been here 100 times. He's watched games. He's enjoyed it in the stands, in the suites. He's a fan. He's a hockey man. You've never been to a Steelers game. No. So, Saturday the 30th of August, when Cardiff wander into here, what are you expecting? What have they told you to expect?
The energy, the atmosphere, I can't wait. Apparently it's supposed to be absolutely electric. Of course, I've seen it online. I think the proudest moment for me, being the Chief of Staff at Trigger Hub, is, of course, to see us representing mental health and the next generation, and being actually proud to be able to start those conversations. And we're doing it right here in Sheffield. Could it be any better? I don't think so.